please take your seats. The Migrant Workers Secretary, Hans Leo Kakdak, and the other members of the Cabinet who are here present, the honorable members of the House of Representatives, the Maritime Industry Authority Administrator, Sona Malaluan. I know that this has been, I know the grind that both of you went through to get us to this point. And maybe the others don't know, may mga last minute pa na adjustment ang tayong ginawa. But I am as happy as anyone that we have the IRR. We can now implement all of the provisions in the Magna Carta for our seafarers. It is a very important day. All our Filipino seafarers for whom we have done all of this. My fellow workers in government, our key development partners, stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. At mainit na pagtanggap dito sa Malacanang. The sea has always been a powerful metaphor for life. It is vast, challenging, unpredictable, yet full of opportunities. And as we welcome a brand new year, we set anchor on a long-awaited shore. Only 3 months after I signed the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers, we now witness the signing of its implementing rules and regulations. This reinforces our commitment to ensuring the welfare of our seafarers. Among the features of the IRR is the establishment of the one-stop shop centers for seafarers. Through this, we aim to simplify processes to eliminate bureaucratic hurdles. The Magna Carta and the IRR guarantee fair medical treatment and access to free legal representation, ensuring that in moments of vulnerability, whether due to illness, injury, or legal challenges, our seafarers will have the support and protection from government. Para sa mga kababaihan sa maritime industry, ang IRR na ito ay ilan lamang sa mga paraan para kayo ay maprotektahan at mapahalagahan. Sinisiguro ng Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers at IRR nito ang inyong mga karapatan laban sa diskriminasyon at pananakot. Ang hakbang na ito ay hindi lamang nagbubukas ng pagkakataon sa industriya. Ito rin ay sumasalamin sa ating dedikasyon sa mas progresibo at mas pantay na patakaran sa industriya ng maritime. It also envisions a well-prepared and competitive maritime workforce. By enhancing access to advanced training and requiring maritime education institutions to adopt cutting-edge facilities, we are equipping our seafarers and cadets to compete in the global arena. Beyond compliance with international standards, these efforts also secure the future of our seafarers in a rapidly evolving industry. These provisions are part of a holistic framework designed to uplift the lives of Filipino seafarers and their families. As we formally implement this landmark law, I urge all of us, public servants, industry leaders, maritime advocates, to embrace our roles with determination. To the DOTR, Marina, DOLE, DMW, and other concerned agencies, please ensure the immediate issuance of all remaining guidelines relative to the implementation of this IRR and the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers. Monitor its strict compliance by all stakeholders and assist our seafarers to maximize the benefits that it provides. Let us ensure that every provision of this law and this IRR are not just words that appear on paper, but a bulwark that our seafarers can rely on. Sa ating mga marino, saan man dako kayo ng mundo, patuloy ninyong binibigyan ng karangalan ng ating bansa dahil sa taglay ninyong kasipagan, kahusayan, at katatagan. Kaya naman, sa bawat paglalayag sa bawat paglalakbay ninyo, kami po ay nasa likod ninyo, naglilingkod, upang higit na maitaguyod ang inyong seguridad, dignidad, at karapatan. Ito po ay simula lamang ng mas matatag at maliwanag na kinabukasan para sa ating mga marinong Pilipino at sa kanilang mga pamilya. Sama-sama nating itaguyod ng bagong Pilipinas kung saan ang bawat manggagawa kasama ng ating mga marino ay may seguridad at matiwasay na kinabukasan. Mabuhay ang mga marino ng bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po at masaganang bagong taon sa inyong lahat.